On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional gain. I'm trapping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pants full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing guys so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo.
It's Friday, yeah! What is going on, gang, gang, gang? Boom, 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 boom. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, shout out to the Otter gang, 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 gang. What's going on, guys? Hope you're having a wonderful day. My God. V-shaped recovery. Are we going to the moon? I got a magneto. I just had a nice shower. I could do the magneto. You think people will subscribe more if we do the magneto? If you came on and you were new, okay? And this guy, maybe I should do up some buttons. What do you think, Amy? She was going to start the stream. I need a comb. Look at this thing. A comb. I got support. We make in percentages. At the end of the day, we're winning, okay? We're winning. We make calls up, down, all around, and we've been crushing it. Okay? We've been crushing it. We've also been crushing it on the route to dad jokes, okay? Oh, that's a fancy one. Look at this one. Ooh. Oh, it's too fluffy. Oh. How's that? Is that okay? A little comb over? I got to hide my bald spot. That's kind of... Let it run free. Okay, that's good enough for me. Dad jokes. You going to say hi to the people or what? I told her to open up the show and she wouldn't listen to me. Come on in. Come on in. You got to come into the shot. Gotta say hello, like this. There you go. Thank you, Mrs. Otter, for making baby otter. And a nice fat long. Awesome French toaster. Good morning, Jeanette. Good morning. I like Jeanette. Jeanette had an amazing hat on Twitter, on X. Go and follow Jeanette on X. I mean, it's great. It's great. Look at all these people in here. We got Bjorn. Bjorn, good to see you, man. Bjorn. BC Port Corp, go subscribe to him. Absolute legend this morning on Piper Academy. Rokinos, Chris Klein with the ultimate caps locks. I mean, his keyboard's probably broken, but we love him nonetheless, okay? We got Jen Ceruleus here. Ceruleus. Okay, Alexandra G. Bring me a higher low. All right. Holy balls. What's going on? Why? Hello. Why? Hello. It's kind of funny. Why? Hello. Bye. Is on the thumbnail. Good to see you guys. French toaster. Nick Musgrave, the man with the axe who protects everybody. And our free, amazing, incredible Discord where we give amazing setups, okay? We want a higher low. We're going to read the dad joke and get into this, okay? We have changed our live time to, our live time now is 1 o'clock, okay? 1 o'clock. Because it works out, okay? I trade, I teach, I go live, and then you guys get all of me in the afternoon, okay? I'm available. Dad joke. Now, yes, Chris Klein, I'm going. 25. What do you call a fake noodle? What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta. An impasta. I'll give that a 7 out of 10. Good to see you, Andy Lee. Long time. Amazing. Michael. Hey, sexy. How's it going? Hey, sexy to you, too. How's it going? 8.5, 7. Yeah. See, Nick Musgrave's awake for this time. This works out quite well, right? This works out quite well. And we're looking at a short right now. Oh, I got to fix my green. I don't have a green screen. I don't know how to explain it. I have a video card that allows me to have a green screen, okay? Here's the regular shot. Okay, this is the background blur. So this is my office behind me here. Okay, we got the chair guard. It's a nice little office. I got my screens all through here, right? And then it takes the camera and it allows me to replace my background, which is what you saw here. And then it also allows me to remove my background, which is here. And then it auto frames. It does a whole bunch of stuff. It has like fake eye contact, which is kind of creepy. But nonetheless, here you go. I'm here. Little inside scoop on how it works, okay? I'm sure Retro Mic Tech could educate you a lot better on video cards and all that stuff. I think it's a 4070. But before we get into this, because we are looking for a sell right now, okay? Coming up into our sell box that was given in advance in our free Discord. But today has been an absolute riot, and why wouldn't we continue the riot with this? Let's get demonetized.
What could be bring me a higher
Low.
Bring me a higher
For all the gentlemen who don't like Whitney, watch the video. You'll feel a lot better about yourself.
Where's that higher love I keep thinking of? Bring me higher love.
We need a higher low. Come on, Bitcoin. We need a higher low. All right. Enough of that. We need a higher low, right? Retro Mike says yes. I feel better about it now. So bring me a higher low. That's what we want, right? And we have yet to get that, right? So on Bitcoin here, we can simply see. I love it. I love getting demonetized so we can all have fun, right? So I screamed it for Alexandra G in Piper's live stream, and you can go back and watch it because at the end of the live stream, I threw it down for Alexandra G. And if you don't believe me, it's there. And they were left speechless. Okay? So we've given the short in advance on our beautiful Discord. You can see that we are bear flagging and dropping, right? Bear flagging and dropping. And it's been a bit scary, right? Everybody is a bit worried. And that's fair. I get it. Altcoins have gotten absolutely destroyed. But it is a time to really understand that, if you can't handle the 30% drawbacks in crypto, then how are you going to enjoy the 1,000% gains, right? And We want to position ourselves as best as we can. I do believe we are still in a bull run. I do believe we have a better outlook to look at here. So we're going to go over to my long-term chart here, just kind of give you guys a perspective of what I'm looking at. Let's go ahead on the weekly. And we can see here, we have an idea, okay? When 1,000% gains, sir. So I think pump time starts mid-July to end of August into the U.S. election and rate cuts. Okay, this is the thesis so far, right? But right now, sideways and consolidation is okay. There is a lot of liquidity at these levels. Okay, I see a lot of people voting $48,000, $52,000. Not many people saying $42,000. Okay, so back within this range, maybe testing the highs of this range here is where some people are saying, I'm not in that boat yet. I'm not in that boat yet. I refuse to play in that category. Okay. However, I do see us trying to bounce for a little bit of a relief rally in the short to near future. Okay, coming into next week, July 8th, maybe Ethereum ETF. We had jobs news today, which wasn't too good and it wasn't too bad. So nonetheless, how are the jobs looking for you guys in the United States? Because personally, in Canada, there is nothing left for people. We've had mass immigration. We have students who can't find jobs. We have all these people who can't find jobs except for like very specific skilled workers, okay? If you are a construction worker, however, there's tons of work for you, okay? So it's very, very mixed messages I'm seeing throughout countries and throughout markets and from what I've heard, but nonetheless, it doesn't seem too good. Now, the thing is, what we're looking for is definitely a change in sentiment where they are starting to lower rates, pump more money into the economy, quantitative easing, and off we go to the races. Okay, that's what we are looking for. So any sort of information is forecasting where we want to be looking for within rate cuts. So we go over to our rate cuts thing. If you need this here, I'll share it in the chat so you guys have it as well. Here you go. Merry Christmas. Have a good day. You should have this chart and you should be looking at this and what are we looking for? Bang, flash bang. Yes, I know it's bright. But this was at 66% as of yesterday. 66%. We have since the jobs rates has gone up to 72%, an increase of over 6%. Okay, so this is telling us that rate cuts are coming because the data that we got today on our economic calendar right here on our non-farm payrolls and our unemployment rate made them decide that the probabilities of them cutting is higher. Now we go to July, even July, 6.7, so no rate cut. But September has gone up, okay? So this is what we're watching. We're keeping our eyes peeled on the prize, okay? So this is good news long term. Good news long term. Now time horizon is something that I stress to you guys. What is your plan long term, right? We have been absolutely spoiled. We know that fear and greed is at 39 today? 29 or 39? 29, I think. 29. Okay? 29. Now, this, in my opinion, is accurate in the sense of how greedy people are. Okay? How greedy people are. What do I mean by that? Is that, are we so entitled, okay, that we think that we deserve this right now? That we deserve this right now? Are we so entitled that we think that up only is the only direction that markets go, right? That everybody's sentiment here is that we are going to blast off, right? And really, it's deserved. It really has hurt people, right? Because getting that sense of greed up here, even when we came down here, it went down to 50, right? It's going to hurt us long term as investors and as traders, okay? So we don't deserve it. We planned for it, and we hopefully put the probabilities in our favor. Now, there's a bunch of things to look at here, but nonetheless, we are bouncing currently, okay? We are bouncing off of key levels. Now, where is the key level? I said this morning, all levels point to 51,576, okay? So this is where I am looking for my bounce, okay? So I pull my golden pocket out of here. Whee! Okay? We got a golden pocket, okay? We also have a full macro from very lows of the bear market to the top here, a 382 level that matches up quite spectacularly as well, okay? Amy Lives Crypto, what's going on? Good to see you. She said, epic show on Piper this AM. It's always, you know, can't do it alone. It was with Lunar Beaches Crypto, BC Port Corp, Army Piper, Tradefly. I mean, those guys are family, man. So shout out to all of them. LBC in the chat, BC Port Corp in the chat, Amy Lives Crypto. Go and follow Amy Lives Crypto. Much love to you as well. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful, I think it's July 4th weekend for you guys. So enjoy that. God bless America and all those good things. Thank you for protecting Canada because, you know, all we can do is hide in our igloos and ride our moose, you know, and come up with the coolest superhero of all time. This is on my desk, by the way, a golden moose, and it's metal, okay? And Wolverine, the coolest superhero in Canada, is riding it. Don't get it twisted, okay? Canada's doing good things here in the superhero world, okay? I'm going to put that down. It's quite heavy. I have Wolverine riding a moose, okay? So that's what it's all about. TRD Farmers in the chat too. What's going on, man? Hope you're doing well, man. What's wrong with Canadians and gold and moose? I mean, moose are amazing. Moose are amazing. So 51,576. Also, if you want to go and trend-based fib this thing, you can go from high to low to high, and you can get some extension levels that, you know, if we are going to lose this 236 level, which is an extension level down below here, okay, which matches up, you know, we're looking at the 1618, which is at 44,000, but we're not in that camp yet until this one fails to hold, okay? So right now, all things are really pointing to this 51,500 level, okay? 76 just it's kind of the fun part of it. It's like if you're within the dollar or not. I remember we did this one here, okay? The call over here was 650 and the low was 505, okay? So we were off by $145 on this low here, which was a pretty epic call, in my opinion, for a wick down, okay? So we are now calling the wick down here, okay? Putting my money where my mouth is, I will be looking to long from here and opening orders. But we're going into the weekend. We had jobs being lost, which is positive for long term. We have all-time highs on such things as the ES, okay? The ES is looking up, okay? Look at the stock market, baby. It's rocketing to all-time highs, okay? NASDAQ, all-time highs, right? We go over to the tech sector, right? All-time highs. Look at Apple, baby. Apple is golden delicious right now. Golden delicious, okay? NVIDIA, we know what NVIDIA has been doing. Meta, all-time highs. Google, all-time highs, okay? It is absolutely ripping. What I was talking to about on another trading community that I help teach at is we want to be watching the Russell, okay? The Russell, the U.S. Russell here, is an accumulation of 2,000 stocks, okay? And ever since we've pumped up here in December, we have been chopping pretty much sideways. So the Russell, we are looking for a breakout and a continuation of the uptrend. So something along this line here, where we continue to push up, and when the Russell grows, I typically think that Bitcoin goes. Let's take a look at what that would look like. So if we go over here and we add BTC, new price scale, okay, and we take a look here, we're looking for expansion, right? Expansion is going to be key here. So anytime there was an expansion in the Russell, which was here, okay, a Russell expansion, we can go back in time no matter what, and we look for the Russell expansion time, which was right around here. You can see that kind of led into our bull run, Okay, very interesting thing to look at. We just want to have an overall long-term bias, okay? And right now, the Russell has yet to expand. So we want to see expansion because that would mean they're not just investing in these magnificent 7 tokens, right? The Googles, the Microsofts, the Teslas, the Amazons, right? It means that they're starting to take risk into other companies, other things that they believe can do well, right? So we see the AI boom, we see all these things, but we really want to see the market as a whole expand, okay? Expansion, that would be great. Now, it doesn't mean we're not going to expand from here and push up out of this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful wedge that we have, okay? This beautiful megaphone pattern, whatever you want to call it, right? We have since bounced off of the megaphone pattern, connecting some trend lines and looking pretty nice, okay? Looking pretty nice. But nonetheless, we got some work to do, right? We got some work to do where we need some higher lows, okay? So if we don't get higher lows and we don't start changing structure, we can expect lower prices, okay? And that's just the very simplistic overlook of the market that I'm trying to help you guys with, okay? And I'm trying to give you guys some hopium, some ideas so that we can definitely be prepared, right? A prepared trader is a profitable trader. A patient trader is a profitable trader. Alex O Crypto, on this glorious Friday, Wifey Wick's heart would be warm to the tune of some Taylor Swift. Perhaps blank space or shake it off. Ooh, I've never been a Swiftie, but if I have a daughter, I bet you that's going to happen. I don't know. Are we going to go there? We'll have to wait and find out. I think we did a shake it off before, but we'll have to be patient for that one. Okay? Now, if you guys don't mind, can you throw those altcoins in the chat down below? And we'll definitely get to those after the top-down analysis on Bitcoin. But right now, we're looking for this to roll over, right? I have not entered this trade yet. I said wait for confirmation. What is confirmation? Okay? What is confirmation? Let's see those altcoins. I want to take a look at Render. I'm going to put that one in there. I see Hbar. I'm going to put Render in there. And I also want to look at AVAX, okay? Those are 2 that I'm interested in, so I'm typing them down. I don't know what you guys want to see. But wait for confirmation, okay? So the confirmation is what? We look at this here. We want to see a break of structure to the downside with confluence on our indicators, right? So we go over here. We look at the price action. Now, what have we gotten? A bunch of chop here, right? A bunch of chop here, flagging out, looking to push up. Let's go into a short-term time frame. Let's go into the 3-minute, okay? So we got a little fake out of a confirmation, okay? Here's your fake out confirmation right here. This is suggesting a lower low. However, not convinced yet because it did not take out this low here. Okay, we pushed up, traded that low, and we continue to push up. We have yet to break structure down this way. Okay? Now, can we get a blow off top, creating a higher high? Whoa. Why Injective? No. But to me, patience will prevail. So this is our slow leading indicator of what might come to fruition. We are coming up into a key sell zone that I am looking for the sell, right? I am looking for it. We are going into the weekend, so patience will prevail. I'm not looking to grab the wick here. If it blasts up top, I'm not looking for that wick there. I'm looking for it to come back and retest back down, okay? So the idea is to wait here for confirmation of a rejection, okay? This to me is one wick up. It's not enough for me to confirm a rejection. I want to see a good, solid rejection here. And this shows strengths, right? You can also track this very simply. You could have been tracking this here all the way up, okay? And you haven't really broken that momentum to the upside. You can see here, you came back and you retested it. Okay, so I would expect higher. We still have our trend line up here, which is pretty much the better area that I would be looking at. And then going over here, we can see that we do have this nice order block up here, okay? We haven't really filled that order block as of yet. You can see you want to probably come up to the top of this order block. That's why we have our stop loss just above it, okay? So that's kind of the thought right now, but I am looking to get short right now. And we'll see if we get there. If you flash on the order block, there's your big ass order block, okay? I can see them because I've been looking at charts for too many years now. But for 2 years now. That's what I should have said. Nick Musgrave, thank you so much. My brother, man. My brother. I'm going to pin that right now. I sold all my ADA and Matic last night right before the dump. Lost around $4,000 total. Well, Luke, I sold my Matic for a 7% gain, which was embarrassing. But at the end of the day, hedging your risk and allocating your money into something that you see that looks like it's going to work can play out for you long term, in my opinion. Okay, in my opinion. So I believe that's a smart move. It's not ever easy taking an L, but it's always a better idea than to reset and live in fear through that whole thing than to not take some action towards it. Okay, so I guess we'll do it for Mike.
I see I'm too late. Got nothing in my brain. That's what people say. That's what people say.
YouTube really gonna come after me for this song.
But I can't make them stay. At least that's what people say. That's what people say.
Maybe they'll pump it up because, like, Swifties, you know? Doing my dad dance. It's catchy. Can't say I bump it, but it's catchy. You know what? I hope I have a healthy human as well, Farmer. Whether it's a boy or a girl. Can you beatbox T-Swift lyrics for Mrs. Wick's birthday? We've gotten 2 more viewers. They're like, how does this guy have the rights to the music? Is this the best part? Like, I don't want to stop it when it's the best part. Andy Lee, welcome to the Otter Gang. We appreciate you. Andy Lee, Otter Gang, gang, gang. No worries, no worries. I appreciate your support. There's Farmer doing the breakdancing. Oh yeah. Oh, there's Farmer again. Wonderbar says I'm cool with you. Thanks, bro. I mean, we're just here to yell at a box on my screen and gotta provide alpha. You guys are the reason why we do this. Otherwise, I'd be trading alone. Gotta be part of a community. And if you are new here, join us in the Discord, okay? Come and hang out. We'd love to have you. Behave yourself. Brewberry's back from vacation, giving you guys a bunch of alpha. Is he looking the same spot as I am? Yep. Similar. I like it. Awesome. This must be the worst girlfriend to break up with. She'll write a song about you. Thank you on behalf of Wifey Wick, Amy with Baby Fun. Amy, you got more baby fun. She's happy. So top-down analysis. Okay, so looking at Bitcoin right here, coming down, bouncing off this lower level trend line. Okay, can it bounce from here? We're going into the weekend. I would expect sideways consolidation, a little bit of a bounce from the altcoins. Okay, looking at total 3 here. This is what we're looking for. It's this big bounce at key level of support on our altcoins. We have received that, retesting previous highs. Okay, so we're looking for this to put in support, putting a higher low. Oh, okay. So 3-day, looking a bit overextended, right? However, VWAP still posturing to the downside, right? So we're looking next week, Thursday. Next week, end of the week, Thursday, is where I would be looking for a little bit of relief, okay? Not saying it's going to fly off the handles here, but a little bit of relief. But right now, any sort of consolidation presents an opportunity for us to short this thing, okay? Like I said, we have our 382 bounce level as well, but we did give you guys yesterday very key levels, okay? And if you look at the key levels that I have highlighted, they were in yellow. They are since red, okay? But just red's easier to see. So we gave you this level down here that we came down to and bounced from overnight, and then this level that we bounced to from previous drops down. Okay, so we've given you some really good levels to work with and definitely provided some good alpha, and I feel pretty proud about, you know, the calls lately of where we look to fall down to. And then now we clearly have that next one right around 51,576. Okay, so as we've proceeded downwards, we have actually been able to catch those knives and take advantage of price action. So that's pretty amazing as well. Going into our daily, we can see that now we can see that money is still coming out, but we see some flattening on our VWAP. Now, this is always a good sign. So a bit overextended here, right? You can see the stochastic and the RSI coming down. We want to see this start to push up, right? And we are very, very oversold after such an aggressive, you know, downwards run. So we want to start seeing that sort of pushback, right? That pushback. And we're very clearly near there, so we can look for something like this. This was just a simple bear flag that dropped us again, but we can look for a little bit of relief before maybe a final flush, okay? Relief, final flush, bull div, that would be pretty amazing. What's going on, Sniper's Nightmare, True OG? Man, all of you guys have been around for so long. It feels like we've been doing this forever, just trying to extract profits. Much love to you, Farmer. Hope you're having a wonderful day. And Sniper's Nightmare, good to see you, my brother, as well. So we've been given some great levels and very tradable levels, right? And that's something that I take pride in. You know, as a trader, I want to be able to give you guys as much information as possible. So going over to our 12-hour, we can see here that the 12-hour is starting to look a little bit better here, where we can see that we are getting an anchor trigger wave with the VWAP coming back in. However, the money flow is disgusting. Okay, look how deep in the red it is. So we really want to see this start to trickle back in slowly over time, right? Slowly over time. We know the money flow moves the slowest, so we want to see that trend really change direction. Clearly right now, it's coming out, right? It's been coming out all the way since here, so we want to see that start to work its way back in. And until then, we remain bearish, right? So we look for trades such as the one that we were given today, where we are looking for that swing failure into our key level. Ooh, is this the one? Is this the one, guys? Higher high, lower low. This looks more up my alley. All right. Ooh-wee. Right at our level here. given in advance. Higher high, lower low. Quite possibly a short opportunity. I'm not taking it because I'm in a live right now. So I'm going to go back to here. Looking at our 8 hour, what do we see? We can see we're getting that green dot. So we had the hopium yesterday on our 4 hour green dot. However, this can stay really indifferent over time. Okay, so you can see green dot confirmed yesterday, red dot. So red dot, green dot, red dot, green dot. And then we eventually look for that, sort of stegosaurus inverse pig nipple thing that Jason Casper calls it, where we're looking for that higher low coming in. Okay, give me a higher low. Oh, okay, and that's how we look to go back up. Okay, and we're gonna get higher high, higher low, lower high, talking again with Farmer because that's how we roll. Okay, so eventually we're looking for that rejection. Okay, rejection coming back down to the bottom of the range, right? But last week, okay, if we look at this objectively and we look at what happened last week, now I ain't saying this is going to happen because we have clearly had a much different week in the sense that we have ripped to the downside. But last week we had a very boring, if anything, we had the dump, okay, into, this would be Friday here. So we had this into here. And then over the weekend, we had a rip to the upside, grabbing liquidity from up here into a golden pocket rejection zone that we were looking at, right? Into this area, this area right here, where we got rejected from and then inevitably fell to the ground, okay? I want a Discord live session to discuss later. Absolutely. We can discuss it all you want, my friend. Where this weekend, we can expect maybe some volatility, okay? That's something interesting. You can see that we clearly have had a little bit of a V-shaped recovery after rolling over last night. We had a 7% drop, and we have mitigated that to only about a 1% drop, which is kind of interesting to say the least. We are coming up to that trend line. But if we look at the overall downwards trend, it isn't this one, right? The overall downwards trend is much more aggressive. I don't know if it's one of these, but yes, you can see it's much more aggressive. And that would make, a much bigger move required in order for us to get above and continue out, right? Like our next market structure change, even with a higher high and a higher low, we are still wanting to break structure up here, right? So it's going to take some time for us to kind of get out of this. So expect anything like this that we are looking for, that divergence at a key level of support where we can look to try and take advantage of price action, okay? Going back over to the 4 hour, what can we see? We can see the relief has come in after that big sweep down below. And I shared it in the Discord. I mean, so many people got liquidated last night. It's ridiculous, right? I think there was a $12 million Ethereum long that got liquidated. So be very cautious out there right now. It's a time of turbulence where, taking advantage of price action, I was able to long here, okay, on this sweep down, but I had taken profits quickly, right? And taken that 1%. And then we rolled over again, right? So if you are trying to catch these knives, make sure that you're paying yourselves and then moving your stop loss into profit quite quickly after they occur, okay? Because you want to try and catch that big move, right? So you can show everybody the percentages that you got long in or whatever the hell it is you're desiring to do. We want to make money, right? So secure the bag and practice good risk management, please, okay? Looks like we're getting a little bit of a rejection here going into our short-term time frames. Not totally convinced as of yet. I would much rather see this trend line being broken, okay? Let's see if we break, retest. That would be ideal for me. Even taking out these lows, coming back and then going, that would be ideal. But into the weekend, could we get a move? I'm not sure, but typically weekends, it's a crawl, right? It's a crawl where volume drops off a cliff. But you never know what you're going to get. So we're going to jump into your guys' altcoins. Thank you guys so much for being here. We just got a message, a special guest.
This is me, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
What's going on, man? Hope you're doing well, man. Are we going to go short?
Do it now. Do it now.
Why?
Put that cookie down now!
You are disgusting. Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Okay. So let's try to pump up this crazy market and jump into your favorite altcoins. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you're new here, it's Friday. We have a little bit more fun on Fridays, but we do have a free Discord full of amazing people and amazing traders trying to help you guys build a life of freedom, okay? We're here Monday to Friday, 1 p.m. Standard Time, Eastern Standard Time, but we're here to help you guys build a life of financial freedom. Thank you guys for being here. Subscribe if you're new, and we'll continue to hopefully pump up this market and make a lot of money together. That's what it's all about. Mark Dutch in the chat. Think you got a football match? No, that's not you. You're tomorrow, aren't you? We'll all say prayers for the Netherlands and Turkey. Tomorrow. All right. Going over to Injective. Thank you guys for being here. Let's jump into some of these altcoins. Injective, V-shaped recovery looks imminent. Yeah, boy. So this is good for Injective. Obviously, we've had the rollover like everything else. And I showed you guys Total 3, right? So Total 3 has had an absolute huge bounce, okay? So hopefully, if you want to have any hopium, this is it, right? So coming back up, you want to see really reclaim the range, right? So the range is back up here. If you want to pull your fixed range volume profile across and take a look at it, you want to see the reclaim of this value area low, okay? You can see where volume really starts to pick up, and that's right here. So reclaiming up here for Injective would be crucial, okay? If you are looking for lower prices for Injective, we've hit it, one of them, but if you're going to come any lower, my level is $15.74, okay? I've allocated about 80% of my Injective capital to it. So if we do, I have that 20% bag, I guess you'd say, left over to deploy, okay? Now, if we do roll over a little bit more, then that's where I'd be looking to grab some more. But right now, Injective looking good. I've seen some people getting long on this thing yesterday, and you know what? It has come into our buy zone yet again. So hopefully we can see that continuation onwards and upwards out for Injective. But those are your two levels. You really want to see it reclaim $20 and continue to make some higher lows getting out of this area here. Okay, so Injective, use some good risk management. If you are looking to get into this thing, you could be looking for a retest and continuation, getting above this $20.25 level. Okay, so keep your eye on the prize. I do believe Injective will do good this run, but some things have taken quite a beating. One of those things that has had a nice V-shaped recovery, like we've said, is Hbar. Hakeem Olajuwon Hbar. Okay, this this was the joke last time we did Hbar TA. There's a clip in Discord for your show. It says BC Port Corp. Oh yeah. What do we got here? What do we got here?
Alex, so what you got for us, brother?
As Whitney Houston would say, bring me a higher low. And that's for
That's
Alexander.
not Whitney Houston, but that's okay.
And I will always love you.
Let's go. Oh, man. One more time. One more time.
Alex, so what you got for us, brother?
As Whitney Houston would say, bring me a higher low. And that's for
That's
Alexander.
not Whitney Houston, but that's okay.
You know what? You know what? Only Amy is allowed to see this face. Oh, man. I need to save this and send it to everyone. Well, Mark, that's the end of the show. Oh, man. Whoa, look at his mouth. Yeah, I guess so. I'm sweating. That got me like Hbar coming back and retesting previous bear market highs. Okay, so a nice little dip of the shoes coming back down. And last time we got a dip of the shoes here, we had a very aggressive recovery. Okay, so could we get the recovery? Let's jump on the hopium bandwagon and let's look for Hbar to hold, right? So coming down to this level that we had from before, but nonetheless, it needs to come back and reclaim, I would say, all the way back up to this 7.4 cents, okay? So be very cautious with... I'm internally laughing. I got to show Mrs. Otter. Let me mute myself and yell at her. Let me mute myself. I just called her. I got to show her it. Give me a higher low. Oh. You want to see what Mark Dutch did to that face thing? You know how I sung on Come and Look, Come and Watch. We'll watch it together. This is what Mark Dutch did to me.
Alex, so what you got for us,
So
brother?
this was on Piper this morning, right?
Yeah.
So I said, as Whitney Houston would say, bring me a higher low. And that's for
That's
Alexander.
not Whitney Houston, but that's okay.
Thanks, Mark. I said only Amy gets to see this face. That's not it? No? Okay. Your secret's safe with Amy. She says that's not the face, guys. Oh, she goes, that's not it. Thanks, Mark, for always having a good laugh, man. So we want to see Hbar come back up to 7.4 cents. Otherwise, you're shorting this thing. Oh, God. I'm trying to do TA, but you know what? It's Friday. We got EBDR. It sounds like a EBDR. EBDR. It's on there, but it's not on there. I don't know. Maybe that's something else we have to look at. Let's go over to AVAX here. Oh, it's render. No problem. No problem. I'll get over to render. Thank you, my man. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lower lows here. Can we bounce, right? That's the question, right? So everything across the board is going to look like this. A V-shaped recovery, back up to support, wanting to hold over the weekend, right? We go over to Bitcoin. You got the V-shaped recovery, same thing here. The V-shaped recovery coming into resistance. Can we hold on here, right? And what the trend tells us is no, right? What the trend tells us is no. We don't want to be giving anybody too much hopium. We just want to be, patient and wait for a higher high, a higher low for continuation out, right? We want to wait for structure to tell us which way to go. Just like with this short trade here, we're waiting for confirmation of a break of trend, retest, and continuation down, right? You could have taken this short here. This is a much riskier short, in my opinion, but it's still at a key level that we are looking at from before. So same thing goes with all of these things here. You can see AVAX retesting previous support and trying to flip it, right? Can it flip it? We'll wait and see, right? We want to see proof in the pudding. Right now, trading these things, possibility, but nonetheless, these things are all looking pretty beat up, right? Pretty beat up. Retesting, a lot of these things are retesting that consolidation before continuation, right? That flag out. So is this just retesting support, or are we looking to roll over more, right? And we don't want to be caught with our pants down here, right? We want to be waiting for confirmation. You will get your move, but waiting for that confirmation, I think, will be a lot more peaceful for your mindset. Just trying to catch knives, okay? Let's go over and take a look at render. Another one I want to bring to your attention because render is still holding on, okay? That bounce has been quite aggressive coming down here, but same kind of deal. Render looking as though it wants to hold and continue upwards, okay? It has actually come to a bounce level that has happened many times before. This tells me that people agree that paying $6, $6.50 for render is a good buy, okay? So for me right now, I'm looking for render to hold this area. Otherwise, render visiting $5.40, okay? Revisiting these highs here. So 538, 530, okay? So right now, at a very critical spot, looking to hold on render. Let's go over and take a look at BitTensor, Tau. Okay, Tau, another AI token. AI hype isn't over, but if it fails to hold these levels that we have marked out, we are coming back down to 141, okay? The structure that needs to change is the downtrend, right? So if we're going to kind of map it out here, we're looking for this to get broken, but we're also looking for sort of consolidation and support to be found. We found support at this key level before, right? Before, you can see here, we chopped sideways quite often, right? So it can stay indifferent. It can push up, retest, and continue out. And what would be better than for it to drop down into this level like it has, consolidate, put in that higher low or higher high, only then to break out, right? Only then to break out. And if we're looking at this price action here, right, and we see it come in and put in the lows like we just have, right? This token doesn't just go like this, right? This token pushes up, consolidates, breaks out. That's your higher high. Here's your retest of previous highs. This is where you want to get long, my friends, right? So having patience at this point in time is going to really, you're going to be sacrificing maybe 5% to having a feeling of like, okay, we've broken structure to the upside, and we get long here, and you didn't catch the bottom 10%, right? So this is something we want to make sure that we are prepared for, okay? So whenever we're looking to invest or we're looking to buy, not financial advice, but you want to be confirming the move out, right? You want to be confirming trend. The trend is your friend until the end, and the markets can stay, ignorant until you run out of money, right? Whatever that saying is, right? The markets will stay. They will keep grabbing you until they feel like they want to go the other way, right? Solvent, right? So patience with this. You are at a very key level, but you owe it to yourself to be patient, right? Because you'll get that idea of, oh, look, right here. We're consolidating. We're going to go up. There's the hopium, right? Only to put an equal highs, double top, and reject down, okay? So if this was a higher high, we would be like, okay, we're looking for the higher low here. Okay? So be very cautious with anything like this, right? Look at Bitcoin, baby. Getting rejected. Do we go short, Arnold? Do we go short?
Do it now.
Put that cookie down now!
Okay. Thank you guys for being here. There's 50 plus people in here. Smash those like buttons, guys. Let's get this out to more people. It's Friday, going into the weekend. God bless every single one of you guys. Thank you guys for supporting me and helping me support you. That's what it's all about. And if you are new here, join us in the amazing Discord where we give you guys free setups, all that good stuff. Lots of stuff for free, man. I don't see people doing what we're doing here. We got multiple traders here, friends helping each other, all working together to find solutions to this amazing, crazy market, right? And like we said, if you can't handle the 30% dip down, then why do you deserve the 1,000% pump? So, coming into our buy zone on arrow, okay? If you're gonna come lower, I mean, you're basically looking at the lows of this range here and the closes, right? So you'd be looking here or here. That's your like critical zone. V-shaped recovery, right? Arrow V-shaped recovery, establishing some, the three white soldiers to the upside. Nice little recovery pattern after rolling over quite aggressively, getting above key support. So let's see if it can hold this 50-cent area, okay? If it holds 50 cents and consolidates, we can look for it to push up to this downwards trend line or push up to this resistance line here and flip that as support. You want to trade it level to level. So if you fail to hold this, you're rolling over down back to 43 cents, okay? 43, 44 cents. So patience will prevail, okay? Patience will prevail, and it'll allow you to... Every time you say high or low, I hear Whitney.
Alex, so what you got for us, brother?
As Whitney Houston would say, bring me a higher low. And that's for Alex.
That's not Whitney Houston, but that's okay.
It is Whitney, baby. Whitney did it better, no? It is Whitney, man. I don't know, Stevie. You guys want to listen to Stevie sing it, or do you want to hear? Do you want to hear Stevie sing it, or do you want to hear Whitney sing it? I think Whitney did it better. Alexandra G, I've sung it enough. Have a great weekend. Have a great weekend, Retro Mike Tech, man. Oh man, what an interesting day, man. I try to bring some joy to you guys on Friday. This market has been mean to everybody. So, you know, we try to have some joy. We try to have some laughs here. At the end of the day, trading is very serious. That's why we have such beautiful, serious levels. Look at that thing. Sheesh. Okay. Holy balls. I got to grow my hair out like that. I had long hair one time. I have thick Italian hair, so it's too much. It's too much. It just goes poof, you know? So a reclaim of this 42 cent area, 41 cents. Nice for XRP. You got to get back up above 45 cents, right? We have our sandwich here of, 15% of where we traded from before. Descending triangle, right? Rolled over, breaking down, right? So going into a short-term time frame, what can you see on XRP? You can see the consolidation. This is your typical bear flag, right? So getting above the high here, coming up to that 45 cents, and creating some higher lows. Oh, okay. So patience will prevail on XRP. Very choppy right now, right? So XRP holding 41.30 is going to be indicative of strength, and then you want to see it push up to 45, okay? Now we got Dots next. Dot, and then we'll do Brett for you there, Annie. Thank you for being here and supporting the channel. But we're going to do Dot then. Every now and then we do have some time for others. So it is Friday. I will look at Brett for you. No problem, Annie. Dot, V-shaped recovery coming back. Look at the support line it has found, okay? Dot's rolling over. Everybody's saying Dot might get an ETF quite soon. Dot, Link. We'll see. I don't know if all this institutional players at hand is a good thing for crypto. But nonetheless, V-shape recovery, as we can see. Total 3 has given you the idea throughout, right? So coming back up to that support line here, holding $5.80 is going to be critical for Dot. For me, Dot's quite ugly, okay? You can see you have your level here that you lost, flip to resistance. So you're looking to chop within this area here, and then if you fall, okay? Be very, very careful on that. Solana. I see farmers say Solana. Solana long, la la long, la la long. All you have to do is draw this green box and long it, okay? And you would have been in the money, okay? I think farmer is upset because he missed his Solana long entry. However, there will be more entries, bro. There will be more entries. Listen to Alexandra G. Let's see some Alexandra G emojis in there. Thank you so much, Alexandra G, for always supporting this channel. But Solana, V-shaped recovery, pushing back up within the range, okay? Big range for Solana right now. If we want to extract a level from here, let's get one because we don't have much in here. So you can see we got a big volume level here. Let's match it with some support and resistance. I'm going to go here, okay? And we'll look for Solana to hold this, okay? This is a nice recovery for Solana, given, that little buy zone here. But looking strong, okay? About to make a higher high, okay? Trying to get above here. So this is a nice... We can look for something like that. So revisiting 130 and then continuing upwards would be nice. Let's go over and take a look at Brett. Coinbase's Coinbase's meme coin, I guess. Yeah, so Brett, rocket ship up. Very disgusting drop, as you can see. Volume, order blocks. Let's see where it's at. I'd say, yeah, that's where I would look for, and it came there. So that's your lows, right? This is where you're looking to get above. But Brett's been beaten up, right? A lot of hopium, a lot of hype on Brett. And Brett has really got rocked. So got to get above this 13-cent area for Brett. Otherwise, you're looking to find support down below where we came from before. So you're sandwiched between here. You want to see strength coming back in. You got some work to do to get above 13 cents. 10 cents is your support level. Even if you isolate volume within this area here, you could bring this up to about here to hold. Okay, so you want to hold you want to hold at least 11. Okay, but meme coin, baby, that's a 18% move. So be very cautious with any of this stuff. Okay. If you have a chance, we'll visit Ondo. Let's take a look at Ondo for Andy Lee. Welcome back. We're glad you're here. We've missed you. Ondo sub $1. Steal of a buy, in my opinion. Coming back to this order block here on Ondo, right? So we had our buy zone. It clearly rolled over. So we're back within that support level, right? That we were looking to buy from before. So we'll mark out that. Oops. We'll mark out our support level from before, which is previous highs. And we'll look for it to hold that, right? We revisited these highs of this wedge, okay? So that's a good sign of strength. If you are looking to come back down a little bit lower and you roll over, right? Naked point of control. Okay, so you're 90. Yeah, that psychological dollar is going to be critical, but if you do roll over, I would look for that like 94-cent area, okay? That would be ideal, right? High or low, and continuation out, okay? Bitcoin dominance. It came up to the top. Now I wanted to point this out too. It came up to the top of this trend line. 4 hour maybe? Nah, 12 hour. We'll go 12 hour. It's much longer out term, but it came up to the top of this trend line here and has since gotten rejected. So we're still looking for dominance in Bitcoin to drop, retest, and drop out for alt season, okay? This is going to be the idea for where alt season really takes off. This would be a recovery and a rotation probably into Ethereum and Solana, and this would be alt season here, right? Coming back down to that 50% mark, okay? Keeping our eyes on the prize. Guys, it's been a very interesting, somewhat stressful week for people. You can see here the sell was given in advance. If you're new, join us in the Discord. I mean, that's where all the alpha is. That's where we continue to update, create ideas and plans for this market. You have the levels, you have the ideas, and I'm here to help along the way. It's been an amazing, amazing day, guys. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As Joe Biden said, thank you, 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 thank you. That's all I know how to say is thank you. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I will see you guys on Monday, ready to shine just like you guys. God bless. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys in the Discord. Bye.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo. crypto. What you know about juice? Making them moves that'll flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof of building portfolios, taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an outer game with an auto flame. But a lot of hate, get above the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket